Easy,
easily.
yeah.
Just one guy.
Speaking of it being in your best interest, I think there are a lot of smaller creators that are hurting everyone as a whole because they are doing stuff for free.
Hmm.
So I had this conversation with someone recently. I forget who it was or what like the whole gist of the story was, but like there is value to creating videos. If companies could make videos themselves that had a specific reach that they were looking for, they would do it. But and I'm guilty of this too. Like I'm still doing a lot of videos for free. I mean, all my gun videos basically. However, I am way more selective now with what I do. Like I'm only going to review a gun if it's something I truly want to review. Um, and then like I talked about, like if I did put my production fee on videos, like, hey, it's going to cost me like a day worth of filming and range time, and then a day worth of editing to then promote it to my audience. Um, I could quote them at a specific price, and they'll be like, oh, no, this guy over here will do it for free. So we'll just send it to the guy who will do it for free. That hurts everyone in the long run because that smaller channel that did it for free is eventually going to grow and they're going to get to a point where they're in kind of the position that I am. I'm like, why would I do this for free? Why would I work for free? And this is gonna sound like I'm complaining about money and stuff like that, and I'm not at all. Like I'm just trying to put the information out there.
The facts of the matter is, you have a perspective on a thing, and I think people would do well to at least hear you out. So go
Yeah.
ahead.
So what I'm saying is like smaller creators who are doing stuff for free, I think they should sooner get into the business mentality of like, hey, I'm providing value and this is the value that I'm putting on it. I actually just saw a video on my phone earlier. Someone was talking about imagine you're going to a nightclub and to get into the club, it's $10 to get in at the door. If you don't pay $10, you're not going to get in. I feel like people should start doing that with content creation, unless it's something you really want to be associated with. Like there's still companies that I work with just on like a friendly relationship. But if you want to get into that club or if you want to associate your brand with mine, this is the fee. You either get in and we do something together or we don't straight up. So, and that's a hard thing to balance, especially when you do everything yourself like I do. Like I really wish I kind of had a manager or like a buffer in between me and the companies who could negotiate those deals because I don't want to come off as a bad guy saying like, hey, I'll work with you guys, but here's my production fee. Because then that company's going to be like, oh, screw that guy. Like he's a dick or whatever. It would be nice to have a buffer in between there to have like a manager say like, hey, Talon is able to do it, but this is what it's going to cost him in time, effort, travel, like all of that stuff.
I mean, just at the end of the day, like you said, if it cost, I mean, Talon Sei is a name. You're kind of one of those big boy names. If it cost you money to make a video, that you'll probably never really see that money again. You're subsidizing with your main channel for what? You could just not make the videos. You could
Right.
just not do it. Like at the end of the day,
Yeah,
like what are
and
you
I
doing it
don't,
for passion?
and I don't. I'm doing it like the gun video specifically. I'm doing it because I am passionate about firearms. I love shooting them, but at the end of the day, like I have some videos on my plate right now that I don't have to post at all, but I'm doing it for the audience because people out there who watch my videos want more. They constantly want more, and it's free for them. So I feel like if I do eventually pick up more sponsorships, people who watch that should be stoked on that. It's like, yes, that company is supporting Talon and it's not costing me anything, but they're advertising on his channel. And that's awesome because that allows him to make more videos. I did recently start putting like 30 to 60-second ads at the beginning of my videos, especially on Sunday Gun Day, just because, like I said, they cost a lot. And I've gotten little to no negative feedback from it, which has been great. I'm definitely being very selective with like the companies who
All
want
right.
to advertise there. Like it has to fit with the video. Like I'm not just gonna advertise like Raid Shadow Legends because I don't play video games. And I'm and I'm not throwing anyone under the bus by saying that, but that is a very huge YouTube
That's the
market that they're
thing. That's the
tackling.
thing. Well, I'm gonna just say this. I personally said, like, man, guys, like, especially to my Patreon supporters and whatnot, like the people who really support. And shout out to you guys, the Patreon supporters. Thank you so much. You guys make this possible. Um, I have been like, guys, help me to never have to hold myself out to raid Shadow Legends
Yeah.
because I don't want to have to sell mobile games. Like that's not what I don't care. I don't play mobile games. I'll play Xbox. Like if Xbox wants to sponsor me, like
Yeah.
let's go. But like I don't play raid. Like I don't do all
And
that. Like
and no hate to that either, because like
I mean,
if
get your money right, but
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if Raid came to me with a really big offer, there is a number that it would be hard to say no to. Like, hey, this doesn't align with me at all, but the fact that they want to advertise on my videos and they're giving me money to create more, there is a line that they would cross monetary wise where I would be like, all right, this video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.